Hey, I'm David, and welcome to my house that I built the last year and a half. And I think my friend Jim, an article came out on me in the newspaper here, and my friend Jim sent it in to you guys, and thank God he did, because who knows, maybe I'll have a show on your station or whatever. But anyways, I got a lot of letters, and a lot of people said I should have a show on your station, that it would be fun and entertaining and funny and different. And I'm just myself, that's all I know how to do. And I'm comfortable if I'm creating, whether it's writing a song, making a leather bag, making jewelry, doing woodwork, painting on glass, reverse, doing photography. This is one of my books, it's called Dinner for One. And I see all roads lead to one. And I did this. I used to walk around the block and write every day, what was going on in my head, the life's journey. I've been through it all. I used to be an actor. I was an idiot, took steroids, did that whole thing. But then I got into extreme health. And I could share that too, my diet, the way I eat all green. I still eat buffalo, but it's a whole story. I can lower anyone's low blood pressure, drop their PSA back down to zero. It's all what you put in your body. But anyway, I'm here to talk about this, what I've built. I built everything by hand. I do the brick, I do the stone, and I make it fun. My girlfriend was here. I taught her how to do everything too. She knows how to do it all. And then I didn't work for a year and a half, and then I got in trouble, and then a guy walked in here and he started crying, and he goes, something spiritual's happening here. This is what I want, but I want an ice cream shop. So the last 7 months, I've been building an ice cream shop, and they came in and did the story on that, and that's what happened with that. So anyway, I could take you around, but I think you've seen pictures. You could go on Facebook, on Instagram, or whatever, and see what I do. And and I hope you like it. It's different. It's not that you have all those shows I see sometimes when I go to the gym. I don't really have a television, but when I go work out, I see what's going on, and I see the fixer-upper shows, and they're all good. But no one would have a show like this. Nobody, because I'm a craftsman, and everything is one of a kind. Every table I make, and whether I got paid 99 cents or I got paid $1 million. I'm going to do the same thing, because everything I do is from my heart. I'm passionate about every single thing that I do. I'm excited. Life is a gift. This is heaven. This could be heaven. We don't know. So you have to make the most of every second of every day. And to me, creating makes you closer to Creator. This is what we're here for. This is what we do. This is, and it's beautiful. How could you want to feed your body or your soul or your spirit with anything bad unless you're ignorant, like I was when I was younger, taking steroids, eating all that protein, that garbage stuff turns to sugar in your body. It's a whole conversation, but we can go over that. Some people don't want to hear about it. None of the bodybuilders like me anymore, because I tell people, don't take drugs. Don't take steroids. Don't take anything. Don't put anything in this body of yours that's gonna be, that it's not gonna like. The only thing you want to put in that body is what's gonna feed your cells. So that's what I tell people. And you can't find what you need in a supermarket. I tell people, if you're gonna go to the supermarket, make sure you buy what's in a box, because when you get home, you could throw everything in the box away and just eat the box, because at least that's not going to kill you. So that's my philosophy on that. But the passion right now has been, I'm a singer-songwriter. Did you see Suitcase Man? Go look at Suitcase Man. It has pictures of this place. And I thought that would be a good title too, maybe. But anyways, a Suitcase Man, for years I've created. I have a well of art. It's overwhelming. I could overwhelm anyone. I've written 6 musicals. I've written screenplays. And I don't know anyone, so no one's ever read anything or seen anything. I have thousands of photos. I've been doing lately photographs, because I have it in my phone, and then I just put it together in a video in like 20 minutes with one of my songs. Right now, a famous producer in LA found my music, thank God, and this is happening, and they're going to get a publishing deal and get my songs to famous people. So I think I know I'm a good songwriter, because anything you do every single day, you're eventually going to get good at it. And I've been writing songs since I was like junior high. That's all I did. I never opened a book. I never copied anyone. I have my own style with everything I do, whether it's making my clothes, whether it's eating, whether it's designing, whether it's writing. I'm not copying anyone, so it is what it is. It's just honest, and it's from the heart, it's from the soul, and it feeds my spirit. And hopefully when I talk about it and when you see it, it's going to feed you. And I know this is Faith Street Corner Tavern. I directed a film called Faith Street Corner Tavern about my brother. I have a twin brother. Is he crazy or is he enlightened? He has more faith than anyone I've ever met in my life. So I did a film on it, and Marvin Levy from DreamWorks saw part of it. He blew me off, but then he was amazed. After talking to me, he got curious, and he called me back, and he says, David, did you see Terrence Malick's Tree of Life? I go, yeah. Well, he goes, I didn't like that film, but it won Best Film and Best Film Golden Globe and Best Cinematography. Just from your teaser and trailer, I can tell your film is more beautiful and more poetic. And that's a true story. And then he hooked me up with Mia at Sony Pictures Classic, and that's a long story. But because of the music and the beauty and blah, 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 it was picked up. But then, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. But that's my life. It's up and down. Everything is like a roller coaster ride. So anyway, if we did a show together, it would be a blessing for me, and I think it would be a blessing for you. And I know people would like it, because I hear it all the time. You should have one of those design shows, because what you do, David, is so different. It's unique. It's powerful. It's raw. It's pure energy. And I went to Italy. I did a film there, and I love the architecture in Italy. I love the craftsmanship. And it's the imperfections that are perfection. The guy that I'm building for, when I'm building everything, whenever it's messed up, that I fix that mess up. I fix the imperfection with an inlay or a twist of this or a twist of that. And that's what makes it so interesting. It's always different. Every single piece is unique. The wood itself is art. You know, this old barn wood, and people go online, look at what's in vogue in New York right now. In vogue is what I'm doing with the reclaimed wood, but nobody does it like me, because my stuff looks like it's 300 years old. And that's the difference. Go look all over. Go look on reclaimed wood till you're blue in the face. But what you're going to see is they take it and they make a new looking table. Who cares? I think it's redonkulous. So anyways, it's different strokes for different folks. Some people will come in this place, which I call Faith Street, and go, where's the drywall? Where's the carpet? It's down the street. It's not here. You're not going to find that. Because I like stuff looking raw, natural, organic, blah, blah. Like, I'll show you something. Like, I love Native Americans. I love the cowboys. I love that era. So anyway, but you can't find anything that looks authentic. Look, so I make these bags, but this takes 50 hours. But this is just, to show you what I would go to the extent to do. And it's called Footprints from the Past, and Native Heart series. And so everything has these native hearts on it. But see how old that looks? I have tons of these. But anyway, that's another thing I do. But you can put that on furniture. So this is my guitar case. So I feel like it's like show and tell. I hate talking about myself, but I'm trying to. I hate it. That's what I hated about the industry. People coming up to you and, you're a regular person. Go on my Facebook page and watch Was I Your Hero? A song called Was I Your Hero? It's talking to them, because it's weird, you're just a regular person. So that's why I live in the woods alone with a Great Dane. I love animals, they're pure love. And that's what I am. I'm pure love. So if you don't like that, you're going to hate this show, because that's what I'm about. So this is what I made for my guitar case. See, it's work. That's why I can't make any money, because it's not worth it. It takes hours to do this, so it's not cost effective. Who should make more money, the artist or the plumber? I mean, it doesn't even make sense, you know? So anyway, it shouldn't be about, you need money, not for happiness. I'm rich. I'm just broke. But I'm rich in the soul, I'm rich in the heart, because I love what I do every day, but I'm saying, you know, that's what's important, but you need money to be comfortable. And so, you know, so anyway, I was telling, see all the hearts, it's native hearts. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just saying, whatever's coming to mind right now, that's what I'm feeding you. Because I think you're supposed to see if I can talk, because maybe you think because the guy took steroids, he used to lift heavy weights and try to show off and be a, you know, it's ridiculous. It was an ego thing, because I had so many learning disabilities, but my mother used to say, David, your true ability is your disability, because it makes you who you are and what you are, why you think different. Why do you think different than everyone else? It's because of all the learning disabilities, but that's a good thing. You find it out later. But at the beginning, you don't know what it is. You think there's something wrong with you, you know, and blah, 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 blah. So anyways, I could talk about this diet, about what you eat, about art, about life, about metaphors. I talk in metaphors, in rhymes, and it's different. It's unique. And I think I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it. I should send you Dinner for One so you could read it. It's book one from my journey. And I think people are interested. You know, I remember this lady one time, she said, David, those guys are nuts, you know, they're crazy, you know. We don't want to work with them. Because look what they did. We were acting in those films. To play dumb. It takes a smart guy to play dumb. That wasn't us in those films. We were playing stupid. I remember I was in a line at a cinema in a movie theater, and someone heard me and they turned around and they go, man, I can't believe the way you speak, you know, like, because they thought that's, you know. So anyways, that's interesting too, you know. The whole thing to me is, I think it's interesting, you know, like people would find it interesting, you know. So the art world, I think, you know, people have to learn. If they learn the arts and they're introduced to it, and, you know, there's not enough of it anymore. There's not enough. We've traded in nature, which is, this whole place is nature. When you come in here, you feel blessed, you feel alive, you feel amazing because of the energy in here, because everything is raw and old. It's like the wine. The older it gets, the better it gets. Everything in here is like that. So it has a story. Everything has a story. And I think you will love this, you know. I think you'll love, and I know you will. And if you follow the journey and see me I'm making this stuff. I could go in and do this in a month in someone's house. If I had workers, I go, you do that, and I just stay on them and make sure they're doing it right. And because it's the design. That's why if I go in and do the work at the ice cream shop, and I build him an amazing huge cabinet with shelves and everything, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous material, but it's the design. So it takes me 3 days. So if he paid me $25 an hour, he just got a cabinet that in LA would cost $24,000, here $13,000, and he got it for $200, you know, $600. It's ridiculous, you know. So you would be a blessing for me, and I think a blessing for people, because I think people are looking for this. I hear it all the time. They're looking for you, David. What you bring, I don't know what it is. If I bring you on a photo shoot, if we go if I take a kid that's problems, I have a project called Postcards from the Apocalypse. Through the doom, they find bloom. No matter what you're going through in life, through art or nature, you can get through it, and you will. And I go and time again, and I photograph, whether it's an adult or a child, and boom, their spirit opens up, and they see themselves how I see them. I see the beauty.